These days, it feels like scientists have conquered the universe. They have split the atom, been to the moon, and invented the iPhone. But believe it or not, there are still some mysteries that even scientists don't understand. Here are 50 things science can't explain. Why is ice slippery? Why do we sleep? When we're asleep, why do we dream? Why do we blush? Why do we laugh? Why do we yawn? Why is yawning contagious? How did one man survive climbing Mount Everest in just his shorts? Why does the flu virus have a season? What makes lightning? How does hot water freeze faster than cold water? It does, trust me. Why does it look like these rocks in Death Valley are moving? What's up with these dark stripes on Mars? Why do placebos work? Why do negative thoughts negatively affect your health? We know they do, but why? Why do we have fingerprints? How do bicycles stay upright? How do ants work as a colony? Why do cats purr? How do animals migrate thousands of miles on land and sea without the use of GPS, even though we can't and we're supposed to be the geniuses on this planet? Why are there more right-handed people than left-handed? Why does the female orgasm exist? Tomatoes have more genes than humans. What? Why is that? How'd they build Stonehenge? How'd they build the Great Pyramids? How'd they build the Nazca lines? How do the poles of magnets work? Insane Clown Posse was not totally crazy on this one. What happens when you fall in a black hole? I mean, one theory is you run into the edge of the universe. Is that right? How is the sun's atmosphere actually hotter than it is on its surface? How can Saturn have a perpetual hurricane when there's no water? What's up with dark matter? What's up with dark energy? Where are all the aliens? Really? In theory, we should have met some aliens by now. And forget space, the really weird stuff is at the bottom of the ocean. What's going on down there? We've only explored 5% of it. If 99% of our DNA is the same as chimps, what is the thing that makes us different? What color was Tyrannosaurus Rex? Did he have feathers? And I just gotta know, what did he sound like? There's a lot of weird noises out there we can't explain, including a humming in New Mexico, a humming in Canada, and a whale that quacks like a duck. How long is any coastline? The smaller the ruler, the larger the coast measures. Pretty weird, right? Larger animals with lots of cells should get cancer more often, yet they don't. What's up with that? The universe would not exist without gravity, but how the does gravity work? What's up with human consciousness? Why are we self-aware? And what does it even mean to be aware? Why does the universe, people, and life exist? You know what? I am not a scientist, but according to my research, it is to watch more YouTube videos.